Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a Q&A styled video. I asked you guys over on Instagram if there was any questions you had, and I did have quite a few come through. I had a lot of the same questions coming through, so I'm going to jump straight into it. First question I'm going to answer is, have I had my boobs done? Yes, I have had my boobs done. I had them done back in August last year, so it's nothing new. I've had them for quite a while. Pretty much after breastfeeding Teddy and Charlie, I was just left with not even an A cup, as well as the fact that all the tissue that I had to be removed during the surgery, so I was literally left with just nothing. I got I think it was a 360cc put in, and I had a lift as well, so it was a pretty sort of full-on surgery, but recovery was great and everything. It's not something that I was actually going to share, but a lot of people have actually come to me and they just wanted to know if I had had it done, and anyone who's asked me in my inbox, I have told them, because I wouldn't want you guys to think that this is what I was left with after 2 kids, because that's just not the reality. I was left with just saggy socks and I wasn't very comfortable. I didn't feel very feminine, and that's just, yeah, the decision that I made. Obviously I knew all the risks and whatnot, but yeah, if you guys want more on that, I can do a separate full video, but that's just, yeah, the first question that I wanted to get out of the way. Oh, and I'll also quickly answer that I went to Craig Lake in Southport. He was absolutely incredible. And yeah, next question I have received lots is, what is my favorite thing about Fletcher as a partner and as a dad? He always makes the kids laugh. If the kids are just in a horrible tantrum, if he just comes into the room, he always knows how to make them laugh and changes their state of mind, and that is something that I just really appreciate and really love about him. Next question I had come through was, what is my favorite thing about Fletcher as a partner? That he's always putting me first. He always makes me feel safe, comfortable, secure, and he's just a really loving, affectionate person to have around, and he just makes me happy all the time. He always knows how to brighten my mood, and no matter what life throws at us, we are just always better together. And I think because this year is actually our 10-year anniversary of knowing each other, we just know each other so well, and we have so much history to fall back on, and you know, we know what makes the other person tick, we know what makes the other person happy, and yeah, we just work really well. The next question I have is, how are you? How is your mental health, stability, fitness? Am I content? I'm at a really good place in my life right now. I have a really good relationship with food and with my overall fitness. I go to gym at the moment about 5 days to 6 days a week. It's something that just mentally makes me feel so good. I'm a better mother, wife, and just overall person when I am at the gym and exercising regularly. The trickiest thing at the moment is just the 18-month gap between the kiddies. They are both going through such different stages at the moment, and trying to find a balance with making sure Teddy has attention and making sure Charlie has the same amount of attention, but Teddy not getting jealous, and then also being a wife on top of that. It's a bit of a juggling act, but yeah, I seem to have a really good work-life balance at the moment, and I feel really happy. This time round, after having Charlie, I have just taken it a lot better, I think, and been a lot easier on myself than after Teddy. I remember when I had Teddy, I was in such a rush to get my body back and work really hard and just run myself into the ground. Whereas after Charlie, I've just sort of taken it one day at a time, and I know that my body will get back to where it is. And actually, in saying that, this time round, having a cruisier approach and just listening to my body, and if I wake up and I don't feel like working out, I just won't. I'm just in a really good place. I've also lately, I found myself actually having time to socialize a little bit more. Part about having kids is meeting other mums and connecting with them, and that's something that I'm definitely doing more and taking the time to do, because I have found it really hard with a lot of my friends. They haven't had babies yet, and connecting with people who are actually going through the same thing as you is just so special. And you know, everyone's from different walks of life. What they do and how they juggle everything is also just so cool and awesome. And yeah. How long do you work out for every day? It varies. So if I am short on time, which is often the case with 2 kiddies, I will only work out 20 minutes a day. If I am, you know, not in a rush and I've got either my mum or hubby's mum here and the kids are being good, I can take my time. And other times I just do a home workout. The 20-minute workout I'm doing is still my at-home program from just years back, 3 years ago now, the one that I came out with. And the gym workout I'm doing is the shred, which I think it's helped my body so much after having Charlie. The shred program I put together after having Charlie, and it has been a game changer. It has made me so happy, and it actually just put me in the best sort of state of mind. And I love each and every exercise, and if I'm not vibing with something that day, I will just switch it up for something else. But yeah, it definitely varies between, I'd say, 20 minutes to an hour. What is something that makes you happy? I think just a day at home with the family. That is something that truly brings me so much content, and it just fills up my cup and makes me so happy. Because I don't know, lately I feel like there's just been a couple of times when I've just stopped and realized how lucky I am to have my 2 beautiful boys and my husband, and to just be, you know, alive with them and living our daily life every day. It sounds really cheesy, but you know, you just can't take life for granted. And I think I'm just really aware of how life can be cut short sometimes. So yeah, I'm feeling really grateful and happy. And yeah, just a day at home with the kiddies and husband just really fills up my cup and makes me so happy. How am I handling 2 under 2? 2 under 2 is a bit of a juggle. Obviously Teddy's almost 3 now, but when Charlie was born, they were 2 under 2 for a little bit. So the boys are 18 months apart, and honestly, I would not have it any other way. Every day I think to myself how lucky and appreciative and grateful I am that we were able to have the 2 under 2 and 18-month age gap, because it really does test your patience. And right now I'm definitely at my most patient. I've got all the time in the world for them, and yeah, there's days when they make me cry and just make me go ah, but you know what, that's just parenting, and no day is the same. Yesterday I didn't have the best day with the boys. They were both very testing in their own way. Charlie's teething and Teddy's just a 2-year-old, so as you can imagine, it does get pretty crazy around here. 2 under 2 is a challenge, but you can get through it, and honestly they're going to be best friends, and that just makes me so happy and so content. And whilst it's hard now, it will be worth it later on. Where is my ponytail extension from? It's from Zara, and it is the best thing I have ever received. Honestly, I wear it every single day at the moment, and my overall hair health is better because I'm not actually straightening my hair as much as I used to, meaning the front bits that I was trying to grow are actually growing. If there was one thing that I could tell anyone to buy, it would be this. It is so good. I love it. What does my partner do for work? How much time do you guys have? Him and his brother have half a dozen businesses that design, manufacture and sell different kinds of products all around the world. The only trade-off is that he works basically every day into the nights here at home, and we usually only get Sundays together as the four of us as a family. You know, he leaves early in the mornings to catch business hours in the USA, and then quite often he doesn't come home until late in order to catch business hours in the UK. He's literally never had a single day off, and we haven't been on a holiday longer than a night at a hotel locally in years. They've been going almost 10 years now, and it's so exciting to watch take shape, grow, and it just keeps getting bigger and better. Thank you guys so much for watching. This can be a part 1 because I still have quite a few questions to answer, so I'll save that for another video. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video.